on that one. All right, so it's one of the Valley's most historic places. Maybe you've driven by the Willo neighborhood, or maybe you've paid for one of the tours that they give. Those are really popular. We were there for this one back in April. This was the home tour, as they call it, and it turns out they're putting the money raised from that tour towards something good, Scott and Javi.
That was really cool to see, too. With everything going on right now, the neighborhood is getting together to give all of us here in the Valley some hope.
So Maria is out live this morning with the idea that could really take off across the entire city. How gorgeous it looks behind you.
Good morning, Javi. You know, we've seen it with that sidewalk chalk, and maybe this could be the next big thing. If you look up here at this neighborhood park, you can see all of these white ribbons tied to the trees. We see about 24 of them here. This is off of 3rd Avenue in Monte Vista, so if you use 3rd Avenue as maybe a shortcut to get to downtown Phoenix and you're an essential worker, this is what you're going to see. We know that St. Joe's Hospital, not too far away from here. This really all started with the luminarias, and then the neighborhood decided, hey, let's put up white ribbons. So we're going to practice our social distancing this morning. It's not just with this park, but also at people's doorsteps and around their palm trees. I'm standing 6 feet away from Mara Reynolds. She is one of the people who really came up with this good idea. Good morning.
Good morning.
So tell me about the white. Why did you decide to have white ribbon?
We chose white, I think, because it seems like a symbol of hope. It is newness, and it's pure, and it just feels like the right color to choose for this particular project.
So walk me through the process, because you told me 12,000 feet of white ribbon and you took your scissors to it. You have the packet that you have in your hand that you gave to each of the 1,000 homes in this neighborhood.
Yeah, so within a week I had 1,000 flyers, 1,000 Ziploc bags, and what seemed like miles of ribbon to cut. And we made these packets and we delivered them to each home in the neighborhood. We had a great army of volunteers. We are quite a great community here, and so I called on my women of Willo, and we got it all done. And within a week, here we are, and our project is finished. And
I know that this could not have happened without Dr. Bob. So if Dr. Bob can walk over here again, we're practicing our social distancing. I hear that he is an expert at white ribbon on Amazon. How did you get all of this ribbon, and what do you think?
We did purchase 12,000 feet of ribbon on Amazon. And
100 and what rolls?
About 900 rolls of ribbon. And I've become an expert on ribbon, white ribbon purchasing, weather resistant, two-sided, so it would stay through the spring. So I'm an expert on procurement of ribbons.
And what do you think of how it turned out, and what do you hope the message is for everyone watching at home?
It is absolutely beautiful. We're hope to all historic neighborhoods in the city and the state of Arizona that there is hope in ribbons, and it shows a sense of community, collaboration, and hope for our children.
Well, because the coronavirus, it can really get you down, right?
It absolutely, and as you can see in our neighborhood today, people are out walking, jogging, running around. It gives them something to talk about, something to look at, and once again, a spirit of community.
All right, well, thank you so much. Again, you can see across the street, people are either tying it to their trees or to their front doors. So something good this morning to look forward to if you are in this area, or maybe you're grabbing an idea for yourself. So you can see just again about 24 ribbons here at this park, and what a beautiful sign of hope. Back to you.
Oh, you're right. It sure is. And seeing all those flowers makes me think one thing. I need to plant some flowers this weekend.
I'm hoping my wife ain't watching.
You know what? I've seen those ribbons in the trees. I've driven through that neighborhood, and I was hoping that it wasn't kids TPing the trees, because listen, we need that toilet paper. That's what I was thinking, but I'm glad to see
I thought too.
that this is what it is.
They're beautiful white ribbons.